When it comes to polygamous families like the Browns, there's always an in-group and an out-group. And Robyn Brown just confirmed this.
Family, the group, the main part of the family.
Plus, everything the fans have been saying about her for years.
You were saying you can't leave.
Said you need to see if you can work it out.
Also, Janelle is on fire. She's calling Robyn on her while Meri is sad. But she's also giving us juicy details on Kody's horrific behavior in the time after they just moved to Vegas.
You said you have been...
No.
If you're wondering what that loud, echoey was, it was the collective gasp of the entire Sister Wives community after Robyn openly talked about the OGs not paying their respects to the main fam. Thank you, Robyn. A lot of people before this episode might not have realized that there was, in fact, a polygamous caste system and that you are, in fact, at the top. We have a lot of Robyn in her Pikachu face era content to get to. Also, Robyn bouncing off of vehicles content, and Robyn being a really bad actor in the sequel to the infamous Snow Square fight content. So let's do it! Cody and Robyn go on a lovers four-wheeling date. Sorry, had a little Cody in me. I'm a lover, not a felon. Rolling around Prairie Pond so we can eventually set up this big Cody and Robyn in the trees confrontation.
I've been riding four-wheelers ever since I was about 13 years old.
2 seconds after telling us what an awesome four-wheeler she is, Robyn is promptly ejected from her seat by the four-wheeler, who doesn't agree. That four-wheeler said, "Yeet, get out of here!" Now, of course, production and Cody are running to Robyn, freaking out. Meanwhile, Sister Wives Internet is like, I don't buy it. I smell a stunt double. Some people think she planned it. Some people, yes, even think that there was a stunt double on that form. I'm sorry, what planet are y'all stunt double people living on? They can't even afford to film them. That's why half the season is confessional. Y'all think they got the budget for stunt doubles? But I did feel a little sus of the way she just seems to purposefully drive up the hill and... I mean, I know I did a whole bit about the four-wheeler ejecting her, but it really feels like she flings herself off like a rag doll.
Would you? Oh gosh, holy cow.
Also, Cody's "oh gosh, holy cow" line? A little awkward. And that's how they get when they're saying their fake scripted lines. Their constant state of emotion as actors is awkwardness. Even Cody says it looks like she did it on purpose.
I saw you do it once before, and it looked like it's on purpose.
Wait, my head got hit.
Well, I'm taking your helmet off.
Cody, in his infinite wisdom, comes over and right away is like, "All right, let's get this thing off. Come on, let's get it off. Get this thing off of you. Get it off. Come on. We gotta get the helmet off. Get it off. Robyn, I'm gonna brace my feet against your shoulders, okay? I got it. I got the helmet off. I know that's really important. People might have neck injuries. He also yells at and lectures Robyn in the immediate aftermath of the scene, which kind of sets up the Cody and Robyn dynamic that we're going to be watching for their big conversation in the trees. So they get to the spot on Coyote Pass.
Well, we would be able to watch the sunset right through here, right through these trees.
The major lack of authenticity this scene is going to suffer from is not helped by the fact that Cody spends the entire episode constantly saying that this is a great spot to watch the sunset and that they're going to watch the sunset. And then he's going to end the scene by telling her they need to get home before it's dark. They don't actually watch any of the sunset.
I was thinking...
You were thinking what?
I was going to say something dumb like, I brought you here to say...
So you brought me here to say something?
I love you, that's all. What did you want me to say?
They're trying so hard to be legitimate actors here, and they are just not. I saw people online reacting to how awkward Cody and Robyn are with each other as a couple. I'm like, this isn't couples awkwardness. This is terrible acting awkwardness. These two have been asked to talk about X, Y, and Z, but they don't know how to get to X, Y, and Z. Kody brings back a line he said several seasons ago, a line which I often use in my videos because, frankly, I didn't think he'd ever say it again. But he does. And Robyn's like, shh, no, shh, stop.
I literally felt like the family was in the way of my goals.
Okay, when you say that, it sounds really bad. You know that, right? Because it wasn't working out in the way that you wanted it to. You just kind of like...
Oh, did not have Robyn calling out Kody throwing away the family on my early 2025 bingo card.
When the one home thing wasn't going to work.
We all know this wasn't about the one home. This is a lie that has been planted inside a truth-adjacent area. The real plans that didn't work out was that Kody expected the OGs to retire to the pasture so he could live out his monogamous life with Robyn, which he got. Y'all have what Kody wanted. Now, and this is the problem. Kody is going to spend this whole scene trying to explain to Robyn, this is it. This is what I wanted. I got what I wanted. Now, can we please move on? But Robyn didn't want a literal monogamous life. She just wanted all of the trappings that come with a monogamous life. She wanted him at her home, spending time with her kids. She wanted all of his attention, and more importantly, she wanted to financially live the lifestyle. She wanted all that, but she didn't want the label monogamy. And that is where her and Kody are at a crossroads.
I don't really care.
Am I delirious? Or is Kody being refreshingly honest here?
I mean, I don't think you're the only one that changed, but I think all of us were.
This part, when Robyn's like, let me help Kody and I look a little less villainous here. When Robyn is trying to do a it's everybody's fault thing, which there's some truth to, but which she's actually not doing because she clarifies 2 seconds later, oh, actually, I was the only one who didn't change.
I don't know if I was really changing as much.
And in the midst of all of this great effort, my jaw hits the floor when Robyn says with her whole chest,
There was less of this focus on the family, the group, the main part of the family, not the kids out there. And that's where they wanted to focus more on the kids that had moved away.
Okay, let's unpack this. First, the most shocking part, when she says the OGs weren't focusing on the main family. We all know she means her and her kids. She doesn't mean Truly. She doesn't mean Savannah, who was still in high school at the same time as Robyn's daughter, Brianna. We know there was zero effort put towards spending time with Truly and towards spending time with Savannah. And also, Robyn is literally saying who the outsiders here are. It's the kids who moved away.
They wanted to focus more on the kids that had moved away.
Robyn, another term for kids who moved away could be just their kids. It's actually hilarious that her expectation is for the other moms to focus on her kids, considering she wouldn't let the other moms watch her kids. They wouldn't even let Meri come over during COVID to hang out with Solomon and Ari. So it's real rich that nobody was focusing on my kids. Nobody was focusing on me on my kids. Meri probably would have paid money to spend time with you and your kids. Like, are you kidding me? God, getting all the money wasn't enough, was it? Robyn had to have all the attention, too. Most of Robyn's kids are over 18, by the way. 3 out of the 5. They just still live at home, and the show pretends that they're still 15. You can see how the favorite wife designating her and her kids as the core family and designating the OGs being with their kids as this outer periphery secondary family is just not going to work. Like, how do we think Robyn would respond if she was told, you have to kick Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna off your property? Oh, and stop spending so much time with them. She would do exactly the same thing the OGs did and blow this family up, which she did. Now, when it comes to the everybody but me has changed statement, the arrogance, the it's everyone else's fault but mine of it all. It's so Robyn. She really hasn't changed. I mean, her face has definitely changed over the years. And I'm not age shaming, okay? It's just season 1, she comes in, she's definitely not doing that exaggerated frowny face thing. Like, we just didn't see the, like that didn't exist yet. But I will say, to Robyn's credit, she really is the complainy, whiny, lying, confessional, flip-flop, contradict myself reality star that she's always been.
You and I sit here in this moment with this truth we have. I couldn't find that with them anymore.
Not even Janelle? I mean, like, don't you think you could work this out with her?
No, not at all.
Fake, fake, What is this? Like scene number 15 of Robyn pretending she doesn't understand Kody and Janelle are done? It's over with them, you stupid How many times do I have to say this? He went on national television and said he never loved any of them.
No, I'm not loyal to her either. I really don't care.
Yes, thank you, Kody. This is like the most likable this man has been in years. He's just being blunt and honest. Girl, he has had his jumping on a couch moment, and he told the whole world he wants monogamy with you.
And I've still been sort of hanging on to this.
Kody tells Robyn to stop pushing the marriage to Janelle on him, and we get a nod to Robyn's big season 18 monologue to nobody. The face wells up, and she sucks that upper lip like it's got money-flavored chapstick on.
We have history, I know.
We have 6 kids.
That he never sees. The kids are literally the reason she left him. Will somebody in production bribe Robyn to watch the show? He can't stay for kids he never sees and isn't speaking to, you horrible actress. I'm gonna pretend there's still a chance for you and Janelle, even though we've been living in monogamy for 3 years now. You look like a idiot. Then, for years now, Kody and Robyn have denied that Robyn has any amount of control over Kody. But he's just gonna pony up here and admit what he's kind of already said a lot, that Robyn forced him to lead Meri on. And he kind of says that she forced him to lead all 3 of them on.
You don't think you could figure it out?
I know you're trying to do this again. I don't want to blame you for me hanging on to Meri. I felt like I couldn't get out of that. And you're backing my conscience saying you can't leave.
Robyn's deny instinct kicks in.
I didn't say you can't leave.
And hallelujah, Janelle hits the screen and calls it out like the bad mamma jamma she is.
I think it's a shame if Kody could be that controlled by Robyn that he would try to stay in a relationship, that wasn't working. But if she has that much control over him, that's great.
That smile. She has no left to give. She's just laying it all out there. And I love it.
I'm just sitting here kind of in shock.
What are you in shock about? This is just some weird attempt to seem like the pretty shy wife Kody's constantly telling us she is. It also it is so exhausting watching the same woman who hogged this man for 13 years suddenly turn into a broken, unending, I'm the #1 cheerleader of these dead, broke-ass, never gonna happen again relationships. This isn't impressive, Robyn.
It's just more of my dreams slipping away. I just don't know how to let it go.
Have I mentioned yet how all of this is about me? What about my dreams? They're crushing them. Is this a literal repeat? I feel like I've watched this confessional 27 times. Finally, Kody gets to the point.
Will you accept me as monogamous?
Will I accept the pizza I already ate 4 days ago and out into my toilet? Like, of course she'll accept you, Kody. Y'all have literally lived monogamy for multiple years now. It's gonna be fine. This is so fake.
Whatever I've done in these marriages, they're done. I'm done. I'm done. I miss nothing.
Yes, Kody. Keep going, Kody. Keep piling the blunt truth onto her. Robyn kind of tries to relitigate Kody saying he never loved the OGs. And in a way, I agree with her. Because I too think he did love the OGs. But my favorite moment of the whole scene is when Kody turns to her and is like, what do I have to say to you to make you let this go, woman?
What do I have to say to make you actually let it go?
I always thought we would, be like those other plural families where they finally got it figured out and they got over whatever the issues and stuff. And
I don't think I've seen it.
Where?
Anywhere. They're all working out their stuff still. Till they're dead.
This gave me chills, because I believe him.
Let's get home before it's dark, okay?
Let's get home before that sunset we were pretending to watch up here starts to set. Kody's honesty with Robyn momentarily got me for a second. I was like, wow, this is like a water with cucumber and mint and lemons and lime. So refreshing. And then we get to Meri's storyline.
For mine and Kody's 10th anniversary, I made him a quilt. I used a bunch of t-shirts that Kody and I bought over the years. He's like, do you have those t-shirts? I'm like, yeah, on that quilt. He wants them back.
Meri, are you
Sure, like just in the picture.
Meri cutting up the blanket because Kody wants his old t-shirts back is heartbreaking. It's like a physical manifestation of how horrible Kody has always been to Meri. Meri has been putting in work up here, so she's fine with it.
He gets to have his things. I don't need them.
I get that everybody deserves their old sweaty childhood t-shirts back, but God, this one pissed me off.
One time he told me, this was right after we moved to Vegas, he said, you have been really horrible to me for 20 years, so you're gonna have to wait at least that long for me to fix my relationship with you.
No. You've been hard to live with, you've been mean, and so now I am going to be this way to you, and you're just gonna have to deal with it for 20 years.
Joke's on him. I didn't last that long for
Damn
him
straight.
too.
Okay, but you did stay like a really long time. Meri nails Kody in confessional, though.
It felt to me that he was like, well, she's done everything, and I'm still not interested. Now what am I supposed to do? Oh, I guess I'll just ignore her.
Wow. Just one more thing I have to mention. This is one of Christine's best confessional looks. I love Christine in a blazer. And her hair looks amazing here. She's just glowing. Probably because she's talking about her wedding, which I don't care about. But I do care about her confessional look. Also want to call out this really sweet moment when they all are worried about Avalon being lost at the rehearsal, and Janelle picks her up and gives her the sweet kiss. And it's just, you can tell they really are family. That looks like how I would pick up my niece if I had just found her. All right, that's all the Sister Wives content I have for now. If you haven't already, check out my take on 90 Day The Last Resort, aka Walmart White Lotus. And I will see you next time.